night when I woke up. I remembered it, but just a moment ago, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone.
Audio speed, cameras are rolling, and action.
What's going on?
My boy?
I'm answering your questions for you, man. I'm already ready. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't cut this out. It's your boy, Burch Boy, man, from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Artist, no rapper, I'm an artist. I'm gonna keep it at that.
That's what's up, man. So, I'm gonna get into the first question, man. It says, your upcoming EP, My Comfort Zone Day 2, digs deeper into mental health and rebuilding your relationship with God. What personal experiences pushed you to explore these things more intentionally this time around?
Life in general, you know, I got a family now, so, you know, a lot of stuff happened as far as like being a man, trying to make ends meet, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff was going on as far as that, and it made me just fall back from music for a little bit and kind of focus on my life, you know what I'm saying? So within that, it led me to talk to God a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? I can't get into details right now, but if you listen to my new album, you'll see what's up.
Yeah, because the last time we did the EP, you wasn't married. Now you're married. So
Yeah.
how has that been going?
Nah, yeah, everything is good, man. You know, living with somebody, married with somebody, it's a learning experience, most definitely, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it built me to a whole nother person.
Right. And I think that's what marriages, relationships, friendships, even your relationship with your children, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to help you build. It's supposed to help you grow. So that's real dope, man. Again, I'm proud of y'all. Happy that y'all got married. Man. So the project title suggests a continuation of a journey. What's changed internally for you between your first project and where you are now mentally and spiritually?
My first project, My Comfort Zone is Dead. I think I wanted to get my songs out. I wanted to actually get the project out. I've always was known with just having songs.
Right.
So I stepped out of my comfort zone, which was in the pandemic 2020 at the time. So I just started to like go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This time around, it ain't just me trying to get songs out. I'm talking to you all this time. Like, it's more on the mental aspect, and God been talking to me, set me down for a long time. So it's a little deep this time. It's more than just me putting out songs.
Right. How was that moment when God sat you down? Because that's something I kind of experienced this week.
Humbling.
When I had to almost go into like solitude just for myself for some personal reasons. But talk about that aspect right there. God's just sitting you down, just saying, "Hey, let me."
Yeah, when he sit you down, he shut all your powers off. Anything you feel like you can do, you know what I'm saying? When you try to do something that, you know, just rushing things, you know what I'm saying? And I think this time he set me down to the point I had no other choice but to sit down.
Right.
Financially couldn't do things. Mentally I was gone.
Right.
Mentally I was gone, and when I felt like that, that's when he drew me back to him. So I would catch myself in the gym at times by myself. Right. You know, so we got a gym where I live at, so I go in there by myself at night, bro. Just talking to him, like trying to figure out what's really going on, and in that time frame, bro, I really it slowed down a lot for me. Everything slowed down, so it was very humbling.
Yeah, it's crazy because, man, it's crazy that I even asked that question, but that's something that I experienced this week as well. It's just silence, solitude, and just slowing myself down. Even during that process, I'm pretty sure there was people reaching out to you saying, "Hey, bro, what's going on? What's up with the music? We're looking forward. We know you got it." What was your responses? How was you feeling around that time? Because I know you was anti, just like, "Hey, people want me, but I can't right now because God just kind of like slowed me down."
To be honest with you, besides my close family, you, Jazz LeVar, shout out to Jazz LeVar, I didn't say nothing, bro. I couldn't. When you mentally gone, bro, like when your mental was just, what response do you have? What response? Like any response would have came out would have been something fake. Just being straight up with you. Like, yeah, man, it's gonna come out. I just said nothing because at the best time, sometimes silence is powerful.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't say nothing, honestly. I was enabled.
Right.
You know, so
that's tough. That's good.
Yeah.
So hip hop has recently opened more space for conversations around anxiety, depression, and trauma, but it still often leans towards street narratives and vulgar expressions. How do you see your music fitting into that evolving conversation?
It ain't gonna fit. I'm in my own lane. Like,
Yeah.
I don't go against nobody art form, whether they doing drill music, whether it's whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me personally, I'm speaking to anybody that's really dealing with life. And I think
Right.
all of us are dealing with life. So it's always to be a lane for any type of mental health,
Right.
anything dealing with mental. So like, it's not about fitting in, it's just get my message across.
Yeah. So that's good, man. Do you feel pressure in hip hop to present toughness or emotional numbness, especially as a Black man? And how has that affected your willingness to be vulnerable on record? I think you kind of answered it. You kind of said, you're not knocking nobody else's stuff.
Yeah,
Just
it's
in your own lane.
being authentic. Authenticity is never pressure. So when you be authentic, man, you move at your own pace,
Right.
your own beat, you create the things you want to create. So if I want to, if I did drill music, come back home to my kids like, Dad, you drill now? Like how that looks. You know what I'm saying? I'm at an age now that just doesn't, it doesn't seem cool. So at this age, with a family, what I'm doing is just, it's gonna hit, bro. Like if you know me, I got people that can co-sign anything I'm talking about. Like it's gonna hit. So
That's what's
I ain't
up,
pressured
man.
at all, bro.
That's what's up. And your music often feels like a conversation rather than a performance. So do you see My Comfort Zone is Dead too as a form of therapy, prayer, or anything like that, or both?
For me, it can be therapy because if you're a creator, sometimes we can't vent.
Right.
So we gotta vent in another form. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever you do, whether it's art, music, whether it's cooking, whether it's a form of therapy for me, but it can come off to somebody else's lane. Like, you know what, I'm not alone. He's going through the same thing.
Right.
I can relate. So that's my thing, is being who I am and giving y'all exactly what's going on in my mental and how I'm getting past it.
Right.
I'm pretty sure somebody out there going through the same thing, going down the same road, you know. So
I think that's a powerful thing with music, is that when artists put their music out, the message really is universal. It's not just for one particular race, it's not for one particular gender or anything like that. If you're dealing with something and you're able to express it via music and somebody hears it, it does bring in this whole community of people saying,
right.
Dang, I'm really not the only person that's going through it. But it also helps other people in a therapeutic way to heal and overcome what they're going through. So
right.
I think that right there is really dope. Many listeners feel forced to choose between faith and authenticity in hip hop. How are you challenging the idea that positivity or spirituality makes music less real? Because I know I was guilty of it at one point when I heard a Christian rapper, not saying you're a Christian rapper, because I know you're not a Christian rapper, but I would hear a Christian rapper and I would hear it and I would laugh and joke. I'd be like, man, that sounds corny. Even though his flow would mimic somebody I would hear in the industry, or the beat would mimic what I've heard into the industry. But for me, at that time, mentally, I don't think I was mature enough to say, hey, that's good. It sounds good. I think every time we connect hip hop or connect music, the form of hip hop, when it's hip hop, rapping, trap music, or even like drill music, we always attach it to some form of tough masculinity.
Right.
And when we're talking about God in that space, a lot of times people don't think that is a masculine thing. So, but just going back to the question, how are you challenging the idea that positivity and spirituality makes music less real or less corny?
Most definitely it's less corny, man. If you've been through anything in life, you've been through some trials, bro. Let me tell you something, like one person I've been looking at lately, you know what I'm saying, Kirk Franklin. It was a time when I was a teenager, you know, Kirk Franklin, like, bro, y'all turning him on for like, we don't want to listen to Kirk Franklin, man, put that Jeezy on, put that Gucci man on. But when you, as the older you get and you go through some trials, bro, you understand Kirk Franklin is be a real dude.
Right.
So it's not less corny. The real gonna feel it regardless. I don't care if you're talking about God. It doesn't matter. They gonna feel it, bro.
That authenticity.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Authenticity will touch anything and everything. Because
Mhm.
that's what people really want. Even though we have social media where there's so inauthentic things or people that's sharing information, sharing content, but the things that really stick are the ones that's really authentic. You'll see that there's people on social media, artists on social media, they portray a certain way.
Yeah.
Then as soon as somebody found out or he was fake or he was doing this, they quickly get
That's
canceled.
because most of them guys, they come off a certain way, not being vulnerable. So like my thing is I give you the good and bad. So
Right.
I'm kind of like bulletproof myself. So you can't sit and say that, you know, I'm being fake. I've told you what I went through. I've told you I had financial problems. I've told you everything.
Right.
So then you have nothing to throw at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
it's almost like that Eminem moment on
8 Mile when you can't be exposed. You're exposing yourself.
Right.
And just being real with yourself. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys that come off tough, and then guys go get put away. They go to jail. You know what I'm saying? They be different. Some guys will learn from prison, come out and say, you know what, bro, I learned from this, and it brings them down and humbles them. You know, some of them they go in there and they talk to God too. So it's just a lot, bro. Like just try to be 100% you,
right?
And it'll be easy for you.
That's what's up. Hip hop culture can sometimes glorify self-destruction while masking pain as success. What responsibility, if any, do you feel artists have when addressing mental health through their music?
Well, responsibility. I feel like it's most definitely responsible. If you're going through anything, they the word, you know. You got kids looking up to you. You got other men, black, white men, Hispanic men, any race, women. They listen. You have listeners.
Right.
If you're going through something and you're human, let them know that you're human.
Right.
That's the responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You have to let these. You gotta let them know. I almost said, let them know that you're human, and you never know who life you can save.
Right. The reason why I say it's a huge responsibility, because even I'll say me, it's a huge responsibility just even by doing this when it comes to journalism. I would say it's a huge responsibility for hip hop artists because it's facts that people have killed themselves.
Right.
People are killing themselves, not killing themselves, but killing other people, whether it's through guns, or other form of violence, or through drugs. So we have a responsibility. So if we're out here glorifying a certain type of lifestyle and kids are being attracted to that, and now they're joining these gangs, running these streets, they're out there selling drugs. I got this op, I got that op. The minute I see my op, I want to do something to my op. Or they want to be experimental with these different types of drugs that's going around. They're testing it out, and then now you have kids who's dying from overdose.
Right.
Kids, men, women, all shapes, sizes. They're dying. So hip hop, or just I want you to say just the music, just the culture itself has a huge responsibility with relaying a positive message. So that's good. How has reconnecting with God reshaped the way you deal with stress, anger, or internal conflict, both on and off the mic?
I don't stress. I don't worry no more. I just go to sleep, bro. Pray. I mean, I'm gonna keep it very simple, which I just pray. I probably pray like multiple times a day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I started to get in the Bible. So what? It just made me just know that in the end, bro, like my grandma say all the time, this too shall pass.
This too shall pass.
This too shall pass. You know what I'm saying? Storms don't pass, man. So
that's right.
Based off of that alone, I know somewhere down the line, bro, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? As long as I know I'm gonna be all right, I'm gonna still be living.
Yeah,
I'm good to go, bro. Because even in life, when you got money, even I don't care how successful you're doing, it's a new devil to how you go up. You know what I'm saying? And
Biggie said it: more money, more problems.
Yeah. So I how I deal with it, man. I give it a God, bro. Like I'm just being straight up with you. I know a lot of people don't. Some people don't believe in God, whatever the case is, but if I can say it in another way, just don't worry about it.
Just don't worry.
Just keep going forward, bro. Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay consistent in doing good things, and you're gonna be all right, man.
Exactly. I 100% agree with that, man. Your target audience includes men who may be silently struggling. What do you hope a listener battling depression, faith fatigue, or identity confusion takes away from My Comfort Zone is Dead Too?
Think about how to answer it. They're gonna feel alone. They're not gonna feel alone. They're gonna relate. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can be a part of somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna heighten themselves spiritually, or whether in life itself, you know. I think it'll help somebody understand that, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to express yourself and say, hey, I'm not okay. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us men, we don't say we're okay. We go to sleep, we might not wake up because of that.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta say, bro, I'm not fine.
Yeah.
You have a lot of celebrities that's well off, bro, and they commit suicide. So I'm saying, it goes back on the question about responsibility. Even with that, if you are somebody that has a platform, let it be known, like, because you're not perfect.
Right.
So we all deal with something. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think, you know, if anybody that's influenced by me, any fan, I don't know how many fans I got, you know what I'm saying? But if you're listening, you're most definitely gonna listen and you're gonna take that, okay, I'm gonna start speaking more about what's really going on.
Word.
Because it frees up a lot of built-in, you know what I'm saying, stress.
Have you faced any pushback from that vulnerability?
I'm such an introvert, bro. Like, only you know what I'm saying, like my family. I don't, like, it's even if somebody did, it just slide off, bro, like, because I done been through so much. Right. Nothing can really, words can't do nothing. Yeah. It pushed back, like,
I think that's how I've become too, is becoming that introvert mentality of just keeping your bubble.
Yeah.
And not really worrying too much about what the outsiders have to say or what anybody else got to say. Because I know, for one, God has my steps ordered in whatever direction and in whatever plan that He has for me. So that's another thing. I think we was with some church friends a couple weeks ago, and they was talking about something like this right here. And my response was just like, I don't stress myself out about it, because at the end of the day, if it's ordered by God and it's called by God, why am I even stressing about it? Don't you know what I'm saying? So
like, let it go back to sleep, man. Let that sleep, man. For real.
Hip hop has always been a mirror of lived experience. Do you believe faith and healing deserve more space in that?
Yeah. You gotta have some type of faith, man. This is a field that a lot of people want to down you for doing, like, because, you know, it's not legit, you know, it's a hit or miss. Right. Either, you know, if you're doing it for the fame, you're probably gonna not do it for yourself. Right. So, you gotta have faith. You gotta believe in everything that you're doing. If you're authentic, you most definitely believe in everything you're saying. Right. The faith is already there. The believability is there. So it's very important, man, to have that.
Man. That's what's up. And our last question, man. So
already?
Yeah, bro.
Told you, man. No premeditated answers, man.
All right, looking ahead, how do you want My Comfort Zone is Dead to shift the narrative around mental health, masculinity, and God within the hip hop community?
I think I just want people to be more real with themselves. You know, if you take anything from this EP, man, just be open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The world is changing. We need more people to be open and realistic. Don't get on the ground, TikTok, Facebook. Stop lying, bro. Just be open. Like,
yeah, I tell people all the time, man, go to therapy, seek God, and go to therapy.
Right. And I think, not only that, I think just being open in general, man, like when you release this stuff to the world, it helps. Yeah. Because when it's built in, you're putting on a mask, you're being somebody you're not, you're crumbling on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So when you're open, the stress is out. You know what I'm saying? Just be open. And this EP is almost definitely, it's gonna display that, but it's a lot of, it's deep, man.
I can't wait for it.
It's deep, man.
Last thing, give the people a word or words of encouragement and support from Burch.
Keep going. Don't listen to no yes man. Believe in yourself. Stay authentic. Trust God. Trust the process. So,
Man, I appreciate your time. It was quick. I didn't think it was going to go by that quick. You know what I mean? But it was really dope just to be able to hear from you and hear that information from me. I'm looking forward to my comfort zone dead too being finished and complete so that the world can hear it. So
yes, sir.
appreciate you again, my
You
brother.
already know, man. Anything, man. Anytime.
Word.
Anytime.
And cut. And that's it, bro.
It ain't never gotta be dang on scripted with us, bro. Every single time, you already know we always talks anyway. So
the crazy part is